It's a possibility that you were looking at your relationship with your mother and how that has impacted you, how that has impacted your self-esteem, how it has impacted your self-worth, how it has impacted the way that you feel about yourself. And it also is telling me that this was letting you know, oh, I'm just feeling sad for some reason as I'm reading this. I feel like I'm tapping into y'all's energy. I'm sorry that you're going, I'm sorry that you had to go through this. This was letting me know, it looks like a lot of your moms were really suffering from the mother wound here, from her own mother wound. Maybe she was feeling neglected and abandoned by her own parents. And so when it came time for her to show up for you as that little kid inside of you, she struggled with it. She struggled to nurture her own inner child. So you being a representation of her and then also of your father, it may have been triggering for her. So I do see that it's possible that some of your mothers may have been either a little bit too judgmental towards you, or maybe you didn't really feel seen by her. You felt a little bit more neglected by her is what I'm seeing here. I'm sorry, boo. Maybe some of your parents may have had a little bit of addiction issues, whether that was addiction to like smoking or drinking or something like that. But I just want to let you know that collectively, most people are struggling and have struggled through this mother wound because society repressed the goddess, right? When you look at Isis right here, honey. How can you take Isis out of, spirituality? Isis is the mother and the wife. So when you connect to Isis energy, which is the goddess energy, right? And mind you, there's many different faces of the goddess. When you connect to the goddess energy, you as a woman remember who you truly are and how divine you are. And it's really hard with this energy because it's like remembering that our mothers weren't connected to this energy. They were given a certain spirituality to believe in. And so they only prayed to the man, and they felt like they weren't good enough, or they were sinners and stuff like that. They didn't really know how divine they were. So they didn't really know, healing, crying, the goddess arts, crying, healing, transformation, honoring your menstrual cycle. She didn't know these things. So she was very unbalanced, your mother. And so she may have shown up for you the best way that she could. But I'm really seeing that for a lot of my followers, you didn't have the best relationship with your mom. And it has impacted your self-esteem. It impacted your self-concept. It impacted the way that you showed up in relationships. It impacted the way that you talk to yourself, right? Because if you didn't have that compassionate, nurturing energy, it's from your mother, it's a possibility that maybe you felt criticized, you didn't feel seen. Most likely your own inner mother, and this is for men too. You have something called the anima, which is your inner mother. It's a possibility that the way that you treated your own inner child lacked those things too. So it looks like a part of your healing really came with having to learn how to pour into yourself, how to love yourself, how to nurture yourself, how to speak life into yourself, right?